how the song should be structured, and it was a lot, dog. I can't lie. But then when we performed together, that shit was amazing, dog. Because it's like you got 10 people behind you that is just, or 11 people behind you just backing you, dog. Like you see what I'm saying? It's like some Wu-Tang shit. That's how it felt, like real shit, dog. Because it's like you got rappers. Then my ex at the time, she was singing. It was another girl. She was singing the group. Um, one of my close homeboys. Shout out to TKO. Shout out to Barry. That's my nigga. Shout out to him. He was in the group. He was rapping too. Um, and it was just, I don't know, dog. It was a lot, dog. It was a lot, dog. Shout out to Pro too. Shout out my boy Pro. That's
Man,
my
well,
homeboy.
shout
Says,
everybody out.
nah, cause some of them I don't fuck with. Some of them I don't fuck with. Shout out Twig too. Shout out Twig Gutter. Shout out my nigga Twig. But
So,
nah, dog, like being in the group, dog, it was like it taught you brothership too. That was another thing I liked too, though. Like it was almost like being in school, but no teachers. So it's
man,
like free roaming and shit, but all y'all just rapping and shit, putting together songs. Like staying up late as fuck, starting at 6, not ending until 12 in the morning. Them niggas sleeping over at the crib. Like shit was crazy, though. But I learned a lot, dog. I learned how to write hooks in that time because what I would do is I would go online and just try to find beats that already had hooks. So I'll try to like learn from the format of that, but then learn with the group that I was in too. So it was good, dog. It was good. I got a lot of like my starter raps off, and I did my first mixtape with them. Yeah, I did my. I can't even find that shit online anymore, but I did my first mixtape with them.
what y'all call the mixtape?
I don't even. This is my life music. That's crazy. I just remember that shit. That's what. Yeah, that's what my first mixtape called. It was called "This Is My Life Music." I don't know how the hell y'all would be able to find that because it was on one of those like mixtape apps that they used to have. Them shits end up getting
My mixtape? Not
nah.
that piss.
It was on something else, dog. I think it was like before them shits even came out. Honestly, dog. It was like
Trying to think back then.
it was like zip something. It was
I
on.
think I know what you talking about.
Yeah, and that site ended up getting like the site end up like just going away for the most part, and then I can't even find my music on that shit, dog. And I go through my emails, I can't find that shit in there. So, but no, it was definitely an experience, man. Hell yeah! Thinking back to that time, it helped me a lot with becoming a better rapper and just being more consistent, meeting different engineers, just going to Orlando, going to Full Sail. It was a lot during that time because at one time I was gonna get my music degree. At one point, that's how serious I was about that shit. But when I found out how much the school was, $100,000, I said, hell no,
Whoa.
hell no, I'm not paying that shit back. Fuck no. But yeah, it was good, dog. Hell yeah.
Well, see, I'm not fair.
Hell no, he paying that shit. 100,000, bitch. I'm 23 at the time. Fuck no.
Bro, that's crazy for music.
Yeah,
And now
full skill.
rappers nowadays ain't even gotta go to school. You
That's what
just
I'm
blow
saying.
up on social media. That's a good thing about social media. Like people get found off social media.
Yes,
Like if your music is good, they gonna find you
that's real.
as long as you can feed them. But you
Mm-hmm.
got some people they'll get they shine and like the people not messing with them. They'll drop that one song and
Mm-hmm.
they like a one hit wonder.
Yep. I
You
think
feel me?
I think for those people, they wasn't expecting it. You see what I'm saying? Like I remember it was one interview I watched with 50 one time, and he was basically saying, a lot of the times these people make songs and they putting out and they blow and then they want them to repeat it and then they can't repeat it because they was never even thinking that far. You see what I'm saying? Like they was just doing some shit, trying some shit. So then when they go to like these record execs and they tell them like, "You think you do another song?" They're like, "Nah, that's the only song I had." You like, "Damn, like bitch."
What you been doing?
So I think those people it'd be like a fluke because a lot of the times I like if you're a real artist, you gonna have shit ready. Like right now, if I'm being honest with y'all, if I was to go to the studio and be locked in the studio for 3 months, I could put out 5 albums, complete albums, like dead ass serious. That's how much I write. Though I got over 3,000 raps in my phone. Like I'm so serious, because it's like it's so much stuff going on in my life on a daily basis that I know that I could talk about. You know what I'm saying? From different places, from different people that I've met, my own things that I've been through. I get my inspiration from life. So it's like I can't write if I'm not living. So I live a lot of life. So I can write about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Hmm
How was it like y'all touring, doing shows? And how old you was at that time?
I was like,
21?
yeah, no, I was like, yeah, from 21 to 24, so like 23, 24 at a time when we was like
Being
going around
so
doing
young.
shows. Yeah,
Like how was that, bro?
it wasn't like we wasn't touring or anything though. We was doing like a little local shit, like little local shows
But
and shit.
still,
It was fun, dog. It was fun. It was real fun, dog. Because to be able to like display your skills in front of people, and then people feel that shit, and then like your team like cheering you on, that shit felt amazing, dog. I can't lie to you, dog. That shit feel good. It's just I feel like I was saying to you before, once people reach to a certain age, they feel like this is not worth chasing anymore. This is not a reality. But at one point you did. So why stop now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still good. You still talented. Especially if you growing with your music. Like, don't let other people kill your dreams because they ain't got no dreams. Don't let people do that shit, dog. Because it's so many people I see settled and they gave up, and it's nothing to have a family. But it's like I think the biggest thing in my mind is always like my kid asking me, "Daddy, why did you give up on your dream?" Like, I think that's one of the biggest things that always stay in my mind. Like, why did you give up on something that made you feel whole? That's why I could never give up, dog. Because I don't have no answer for that. I don't have no answer for that, dog. Like, because it's like if you're not bold enough as a person to chase your own dreams, how you gonna expect your kid to do that?
preach.
So I think that's another reason why I haven't gave up, dog. Because I honestly, truly believe that I'm gonna make it one day, dog. Like, it don't gotta be now. It don't got to be tomorrow, but when the time is right, when God got it right for me to make it, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna do big. I'm gonna do real big, dog, and I'm gonna change shit. So that's how I always think about it, dog. Like, whatever you seeking is seeking you. That's the main thing in this life. But you have to become that thing that you're seeking. You can't just expect it to come because that's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? So hard work, dedication, consistently being consistent, networking, having something to really offer to the people, dog. Like, that's another thing too. Not just bullshit and just some type of fantasy life. Like, nah, like really speak to the people's souls so it can resonate with them. Because I feel like that's all you got at the end of the day is your word as a man. So hell yeah, dog.
Word is bond.
Mm-hmm.
Word is bond.
Every time.
What's your favorite memory you got being a rapper?
That's a great question. My favorite memory. I think it's every time I put out an album. Yeah, I think the recording process is fun, and I think like the crunch down, like when you know like it's about to come out, because it's any person that's an artist, you notice it's like when you put music out, it's a bittersweet moment because you happy that you showing people or you showing the world like what you got to offer, but at the same time it's just like at the same time, it's like it's nerve wracking because it's like you want them to like it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like, anybody be lying if they say they don't want their music to be liked by other people, though. Because what the fuck else you doing it for? Like you might as well keep your shit in your headphones then. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the process of recording it and then sharing it with the world, I think is my favorite moments. Like leading up to it, and then when it's out, it's just like, okay, now it's up to y'all to judge the shit, like straight up. So yeah. hmm
What's the hardest thing about being a rapper?
Balancing your time. Yeah, because people won't understand. People won't understand, dog. Like, if they not in music, they won't understand your love for it and like why you keep going. Like, they won't understand that shit. They just think it's like a pipe dream or some shit like that, but it's not. Like, this shit saved my life, honestly speaking, because a lot of the times, like, you go through so much as far as like, especially being black, dog. Like, you go through so much and you need a place to express yourself, and music was always my way of expressing anything that I was going through in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. So I think it's like, ask me the question again.
What's the hardest thing about being a rapper?
People understanding your vision. I think that's it. Like, that's one of the hardest things. People understanding your why and why you're doing it. I think, yeah, hell yeah, that's hard. And they can't understand why you love it so much, but you just know that you need it. You know what I'm saying? It saved you. So yeah, I would say that. Most definitely.
You ever had somebody that try to sign you?
Yeah, that same label, the group that I was a part of, they ended up trying to sign me like years after that, and I told them hell no. It was other little things in between that they tried to sign me to too, but it was like fucked up ass contracts. Yeah, the contracts was bullshit though. When you go through the paperwork and you reading that shit, it was bullshit. It's almost like slave shit.
360.
Yeah, where they
Shit.
own all your shit. So it's like no, hell no, dog. I don't want to go through nothing like that.
And how you knew that back then
What you mean?
about the 360 and stuff and people wanting to
Listening,
own your stuff?
listening, watching interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I said a lot of the times, all like it's watching other people's mistakes and not just going for the fast grab of what this money could be. Because at the end of the day, it's like it's all about ownership and freedom. If you don't got ownership, or you don't got freedom to do what you want, there's no point. It's like working a regular job. You ain't do this to work a regular job. You did this because this shit made you feel free. You know what I'm saying? You did this because this is something that you're passionate about. When you add, oh, we're gonna be taking half of this and half of that, it's like, nah, dog, fuck no. You're not doing that. You're not doing that shit. We could be partners, you know what I'm saying? If it's a partnership where it's like 50-50, you know what I'm saying? You working with me, I'm working with you. We establishing and we really building together, then I'm all the way down for that. But if it's gonna be on some shit where you think you're gonna come take ownership of all my hard work, of my life stories and the shit I've been through, and I'm writing my own shit, no, that's not happening. It's not happening, dog. And I don't care what kind of money it is, if I'm being honest with you. Because it's like it gets to a point where you learn that you'll be selling yourself then, dog. You see what I'm saying? You learning that you could be bought at a price because a person waved a check in front of your face compared to what's your real goal, what's your long term dream of what you want out of this. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a couple of them came, but I turned them shits down. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 times I think it was. Like they want you to do like little management groups, and then that one time with the group that I was already in, and then another management group. It's bullshit ass deals though. Hell yeah.
Where you see yourself 10 years with this music?
Hopefully, in 10 years, I have my own thing established. Um, right now, like the name of my record label is called God Sent Records, and it's more in the sense of like I got that name from like doing Uber. So many times I get in the car, having a conversation with a person, they listen to my music, we have a conversation, they say you God sent, you God sent, you God sent, you God sent. So I'm like shit, might as well turn this to a record label. God Sent Records. So I see myself establishing, having my own business, having my own crew, having my own team, and being one of the biggest artists in the world. Honestly speaking, like because I feel like I got what it takes to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got the music, I got the material, I got the look, so and I got the influence. So hell yeah.
You could choose 3 people to work with in this whole world, dead or alive, music wise. Who would you choose?
Tupac. You want me to tell you why too?
Yeah.
Tupac, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be rapping right now. Tupac is like the epitome of like to me, like what a real man is, like a real artist is. Like take no prisoners, consistently consistent, dedicated to his work, passionate about the people, passionate about his fans. Um, just so like versatile in what he could do. Like Tupac could do any type of song. You see what I'm saying? And hold his own and really, really do good. Just a voice for the people. So Tupac most definitely.